This from Gabrielle. I'm doing Arizona 70.3, currently swimming a 250 or 3-minute pace per 100. A try girl yesterday told me that if I don't get down to 210, I won't make the cutoff on race day. Any tips? And I know Wendy's going to say leg drag or body position will be one of the key things on dropping that 100 pace. What do you say?
Exactly. So Gabrielle reached out to me on Facebook Messenger. We're one of the same groups together. And I had him send me a swim video for analysis. But when someone is over a 2-minute per 100 swimmer, generally they have to reduce drag before they can increase propulsion. So based on the video, it was apparent, and I could show him and explain to him the body drag and what could be causing it. Usually it's a breathing, mechanics of breathing due to lifting their head because they're not exhaling or inhaling. The time of it's wrong, as well as finding balance. He had a split kick. He was what I call dropping his arm before he was done inhaling. And usually you want to extend that arm when you inhale. So that's your balance point. So I gave him a few tips and tricks. You know, he was swimming in like some odd length pool, like a 15-year pool in his backyard or something. And he told me he does have access to a 25-meter pool that he tries to train in. So I sent him some feedback, and he is working on his breathing and body balance and trying to reduce that drag. And regarding his friend or whoever told him that he has to maintain a 210 per 100 pace to complete a 1.2 mile swim in Tempe Town Lake. That's where he's doing a 70.3. That's absolutely false. And so in order to complete a 1.2 mile swim under the cutoff, which is an hour and 10 minutes, I should have looked up the exact time, but it is around a 3-minute per 100 effort. We talked about this on a previous podcast question a while ago, and he will also be wearing a wetsuit in Tempe Town Lake. So that's going to help reduce the drag, but it's definitely, you don't want to always rely on that wetsuit. You want to be comfortable and confident before you jump into the open water with the wetsuit on. And so I'm not really sure why she told him that, but I wanted to bring this question up because that was just simply false information. Mm-hmm. If you can hold a 210 per 100 pace for 1.2 mile swim, you're probably going to finish in, right around that 45, 50 minutes. Plenty of time to beat the cutoff. So I wanted to kind of discuss that on the podcast.
It looks like, as I found a chart here from trynewbies.com on the swim distance swim pace chart for the half Ironman 1.2 miles, it says a 3-minute pace is 1:03 total time.
Right.
Whereas a 2-minute pace will get you done in 42 minutes. And then if you're, a very strong swimmer, if you want 1:30, you're about 31:40. But yeah, you got plenty of time. I don't know, that 210 is maybe just a little kick in the pants motivation, because that would take you at 46 minutes. Maybe they're saying that wouldn't break 45 minutes. Maybe that was the person's thinking, half Ironman swim. I got to do it in 45 minutes. You won't make it at 210. Anyhow.
Well, and again, it goes back to getting your advice on social media, Facebook groups, or other social media platforms, understanding that not everyone is an expert. And so if you're a newbie and you really just never really thought about your pace per 100 in order to complete a 1.2 mile swim under the 110 cutoff, that could be very intimidating and create a lot of anxiety. If you're like, oh my gosh, I have to drop almost a minute per 100 pace just to finish under the cutoff, that could cause a lot of stress and anxiety. So I'm really glad he told me that as an expert, I could give him the right information and feedback.